Never thought I'd be making this kind of video on Catherine Zeta-Jones, who is one of the stars of Netflix's Wednesday series. She plays Morticia. That's the mother of Wednesday Addams, in case you didn't know. And Catherine Zeta-Jones landed that role and is enjoying a little bit of a revival in her career thanks to it. Because I haven't seen her in much since that show started. I can't think of the last time I saw her in a movie. But she's making some headlines for a pretty inappropriate joke. I hope it was a joke. I'm going to say it more than likely was, but it's just weird. And a lot of people are creeped out by it. And it's because of just the weird nature of Hollywood and all the weird shit that they do and are into out there. It's hard not to look at something like this and raise an eyebrow. But she went on Late Night with Seth Meyers, and she was talking about her show, and she started telling some story about how, she's got little kids as fans because of the Wednesday show, and a little 12-year-old boy went up to her and asked for her autograph. So I'll just tell you what she said. She was playing golf with her husband, Michael Douglas, who's 80. And she was approached by a young fan, and she said, I was practicing, and this really cute 12-year-old boy came up and asked for my autograph. And it was really cute. And then I went, haha, when I'm 70, this cute little boy will be like 33.
You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.
And this went viral pretty quickly, as you would suspect. And, yeah, it's not going over so good. So they got some of the reactions here. Let me finish off what she said. After she made the remark, Seth asked, can Michael tell when you're doing math in your head? She said, yeah, he usually thinks I'm wondering what club to pick, and I'm not. I'm going at the time. I'm sure it'll be fine. That's good as long as you know not to give them your number when they're 12. Many fans were not amused by the comment. So here's some of them. This is on a viral TikTok. It's creepy who has these thoughts when they have an interaction with a 12-year-old. Yeah, that's a fair point. I'm not saying that she's a diddler and she's into cheese pizza. But I do have to agree with that comment. I mean, who sees a little kid and thinks that? That's weird. And it goes with the whole Holly weird stereotype that has been turning a lot of people off to that town for some time. Here's another one. That 12-year-old boy comment was freaking wild. I'm more perplexed onto why Seth Meyers went along with it. Someone should have said, this isn't okay. He kind of got put. I'll give him that. That kind of put him in an awkward position. So do you grill her or do you just do the interview? And then you're not going to get people on your show. I don't know. What do you do there? What do you think he should have done? Tell me in the comments. What an odd thing to say. Well, at least she isn't being weird or anything. Listen, I know she is married to a much older man, but she was one whole adult when she made that decision. Thinking and speaking about a literal child in this manner is unacceptable, and I'm absolutely appalled that she thought this would be a cute story to share with the world. Girl, just stop. Some cringe faces. I mean, these comments aren't wrong. The fact that this was said in 2025, there really is no excuse. Not that there is ever an excuse, but at least an older video would have made this less shocking. I'm always baffled by the thoughts some people are willingly choosing to share. Well, that was awkward. I know she regretted saying that the second it left her. It is a weird thing to say, especially because she's married. He's a lot older than her. How old is she now? 55. And Michael Douglas is 80. You know, I don't know how well, things are going in the bedroom at that age difference there, but it's just a weird comment, especially when you're with someone so much older and now you're looking down at someone so much younger. It is just weird. And it's coming from someone that works in Hollywood and is around Hollywood weird people. I can't help but raise an eyebrow. It was just a weird thing to say, and I'm kind of with everybody. Now, I'm not saying she would do anything. It's just a little strange. What are you thinking? And who thinks that when a little kid comes up to him? It's gross. So, I don't know what to tell you, Catherine. Maybe get a little bit of a filter. And why are you having such weird thoughts like that? You should sit down and really think about that for a second. Not a very funny joke. And it doesn't get any better. Oh, Mark Hamill, he's been going wild again. I thought I would throw this in here for a little extra coverage. He went on a podcast, WTF, with Mark Maron. Never heard of it. But he went on there and he was talking about Trump. Of course, because it's all he talks about. It's Trump, 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 Trump. That's it. Trump, 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 Trump. That's it. That's all he knows. He said it's one thing for him to have sneaked by the first time when he got reelected. That's on us, Hamill said. That's where I'm really ashamed of, because I always thought there were more decent Americans, honest Americans, than there are others. And I proved I was wrong. I'm in the minority in my own country.
What a story, Mark.
At some point, you kind of just get over it or something. These people, I sat through 4 years of Biden like everybody else. And, most of the time I just went about my day. I didn't sit there and see that Biden every These people, they just sit there and think about Trump all day. Especially Mark, in between swigs from the liquor bottle. If you remember, this dude, apparently, from sources that have come out over the years, he's got a big drinking problem. I can't say if that's true or not, but it sure does seem like all he does is sit around, drink, and mope on social media about Trump. I don't know what's going on. Maybe he's looking for jobs and trying to let people know that he's got the same thinking as them, and he's safe to hire. He's a vulnerable, white privileged man who needs a job. I don't know what's going on with him, but I hope he gets help and comes off of his derangement syndrome that he has been suffering from for a long time. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.